Merry Christmas, friends, and welcome to the last episode of the year of the Word Cloud Tarot Show. Today is the 21st of December, and so, of course, we're going to wish you a Merry Christmas. We're going to do a tarot reading to see if there's going to be a Merry Christmas. We'll be using my standard tarot deck, the Word Cloud Tarot deck. As you can see, this is the easiest tarot deck to use in all the world, because the meanings of the cards are written onto the face of the cards themselves, along with some pictures of some aliens. Now, Christmas. Christmas this year has been cancelled by Boris the Grinch. Boris the Grinch initially said that Christmas was going to be a wonderful affair, with 5 days in which 3 families could meet up and have jolly fun. Keir Starmer, he said, was a Grinch who wanted to steal Christmas with a lockdown, and this is the last thing he would ever do. Now, of course, Boris doesn't get called Boris the Grinch. Usually he gets called Boris the U-turner, because everything he says is a lie. And that turned out to be a lie too. So, in fact, he has invented a new tier for London and put all of the southeast into tier 4, where there is no meeting outside of your household allowed. Will this continue? Well, let's find out. We're going to do a 5-cross reading. And with a 5-cross reading, we have cards for the past and the present, and for hidden influences, and for external influences, and for a final outcome. First card here today will be a card representing the past, and that's the 20th trump card. It's known as the Aeon. As you can see, it represents time, and in the position of the past, it tells us that Christmas is a very old tradition indeed, full of forgiveness and rebirth and incarnation, revitalization. This is a very good description of Christmas's past. What about the hidden influences on Christmas this year? Hidden influences include the 11 of Cups. That's the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is someone who's well-spoken and exuberant and resourceful and eloquent. They're fascinating, they're extremely astute, happy, adorable, nuanced. What kind of person could this be? Perhaps that's Father Christmas himself. He's certainly a calming and generous soul. Perhaps not so hidden when it comes to Christmas, though. So what about external influences? External influences are the second trump, the Priestess. The Priestess recommends the alchemical science and domesticity and spirituality. Fortune telling and divinity and scrying are all part of the Priestess's skill set. The present moment is represented by the 9 of Swords. Now, the 9 of Swords is known as Cruelty, and this obviously is talking about Boris's banning of Christmas in a panic over the new variant. He's very afraid. Maybe there's some deception involved. Perhaps it will be debilitating and cause lots of worry. So what about the future? That's what we all care about. What will be the future? Will we have a Merry Christmas? That's the 1 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, which is known as the Ace of Swords. It's about injustice and brilliance and democracy and inspiration and success. It's about humanity and endurance. So given all these many cards put together, the Aeon and the Page of Cups and the Priestess and the Cruelty and the 1 of Swords, what in summary could all this mean? So, for many ages of past Christmas past, we have had a festival of rebirth and repentance and redemption. But some well-spoken men, some resourceful, eloquent, observant scientists perhaps, have had an influence on our leaders. Our leaders have also, in fact, been influenced by these other things, by their spiritual insight and their economics and their higher self and their parenting. But despite all this, the decisions that have been made have been cruel. We will be facing a nervous, panicked, worrying Christmas in which many of us will feel like victims of treachery. But with new ideas and suggestions and new Christmas technological advances, there is still room to have a Merry Christmas, even if you're at home alone, on your own, like I will be this year. So, that's good news. Everyone is able to have a Merry Christmas, even if they're at home on their own, even if there's no one else that they care about anywhere near them. They can still use technology to have a Merry Christmas. And you can still have a few days to buy yourself or a loved one a Word Cloud Tarot deck from this URL at wordcloudtarot.com, or you can join and follow us on any of these social media links. And until Christmas, the cards will of course be on sale with 15% off. Whether you're alone at home or whether you're having a family dinner with just, of course, the nuclear family who you live with, I hope you're having a lovely Merry Christmas, and let's hope that next year we can all get this very, very bad year out of the way. Have a happy Christmas and a Merry New Year, everybody.